vlog. So I'm currently getting ready for a little coffee date today because it's finally spring weather in Vienna, and I thought, why not take you along on this day and vlog a little bit. So I already did my hair. As you can see, I used a curling iron to achieve this specific look because I feel like the heat from the curling iron holds way better than the Dyson heat. But the Dyson blowout is also really nice. But today I thought, let's do some curls. I think they look quite cute. And I'm gonna do a little bit of makeup. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna do my full-on daily makeup look, but I feel like I want to do just a little bit. And I'm gonna start with my primer. This is the e.l.f. Cosmetics one. I got it at Christmas, and I think so far it's really fun. It makes the skin like really grippy, which is really nice, and I feel like my makeup does stay on a bit longer when I use the primer. So after my primer, I try to wait a little bit that it gets really grippy, but it already does feel quite grippy. So I'm going in with my Glow Drops from Kaya Cosmetics. These are them. I've been using them since September, and I'm using color 20N. And they're really nice because they're like very sheer. I think there are lots of dupes for this kind of makeup texture, but it's just so, it feels more bougie this way, and I also really like the products. So I'm applying just a little bit, and then you could buffer it in. But since my skin is kind of difficult to handle in the winter months, I always use my hands and apply it with my hands, buff it in so it looks really nice and smooth. And yeah, so I'm using my hands. Okay, next step, we're going to use concealer. I currently use the Fit Me concealer in the color 15. Just doing some tiny dots, and while I let my concealer sink in a little bit more, I'm going into contouring. And for contour, I use the Kaya Cosmetics BB stick in the color 50W. Also got it in Copenhagen last summer, and I just apply small little amounts on these areas. And I will be blending that in with my F13 brush, and I'm also going to spray some water on it. This is actually a rose spray that I just filled up with water, so it still has a bit of rosy taste or smell. But there's actually not much rose water left, and I just try to buff it in and blend it upwards. So after my bronzing is done, I'm gonna work my concealer in with my hands as well, with my fingers, and I just pat it in slightly and also try to like pull it up this way so that my under eyes are brightened a little bit more. And then I'm going in with blush. I'm using this duo here. This is the Real Techniques 500 brush, and this is the blush I'm using currently. It's the color 050 Radiant Honey, and it's a dupe to the Rhode blushes that have been going viral, the ones with the lid that are like brownish taupe color. But I personally chose to do the dupe one, and I work it in this way. I put it on the palm of my hand, just a little bit of the product, and then I wet my brush and I work it into the brush first, and then I apply it to my face. I feel like this makes the perfect look and makes it less patchy, or at least that's what I'm trying to achieve. And then I go on here and place it quite up my cheek and try to work it in this way. I also like to put it on my eyelids, just as a little bit more of a dimension. And then we're going in with some highlighter, and there I have the real thing. It's this highlighter from Charlotte Tilbury. My friends always recommended this brand to me, so I tried it as well, and I think it's a really nice product. But I would say there are some pretty good dupes out there for the Charlotte Tilbury creamy products. But yeah, so I put just a little bit of glow on, then also wetting my brush and going in with the same brush and blending in the little bit of the glow. So that's pretty much my base. I think I am gonna add some highlight underneath my contour and blushing. I added this to my routine just early, and I'm using the KBB stick again, but in a way lighter color. It's 10N this time. And I just go along here and make a little bit of a highlight and make the contour more sharp. And then using the brush F14 to blend it in a little bit and make the contour not as sharp, but a little bit sharper. I think you can see what I'm trying to achieve here. For my last step today, I'm gonna use some powder using this one right now. I think it's a really nice one because it does give more of a brightening effect, but it does spill everywhere. So just a warning, if you're getting this, it does spill quite literally everywhere. And using another Real Techniques brush, it's the 402 brush this time. And I think it's really nice for like powdering, especially the under eye area. And I'm just applying it like this, getting a little bit more brightness and also setting my concealer because I'm quite an allergy girly, so my eyes are watering pretty much all the time. And yeah, I think a little bit more powder is quite good. Leaving everything else glowy, I would say, just powdering these few bits. And that's gonna be my finished look for today. I'm not gonna do mascara or anything else. Just wanted to have a little bit of a base and a little bit of color in my face, and I think that's what it did. And now I will get dressed and then on my way. Probably gonna take my bike. We will see, but I will take you along, of course. Finished look for my little spring coffee date. I'm wearing some black suit pants as always, pairing it with some belay flats, and then this intimissimi top and a short light jacket matching with my little suede bag that I got from Florence last year and my sunnies. And that's the look. And now I have to get on my way to my coffee date. So I just came home from a little coffee date and I went and got some errands done, so why not show you what I got. It's a pretty random haul or errands haul. The first thing I got is my allergy medics, and I'm so happy that I got them without the thing you get from the doctor. I don't know how it's called in English, but it's called Rezept, and I got it without this. So that's amazing. So I'm gonna start taking these again more regularly. So that was the first thing I got. And then I did a little food shop. First of all, I got some eggs and another milk. And I am currently trying different plant-based milks. So if you have a recommendation for a milk, please leave it in the comments down below or text me wherever. I'm looking for a plant-based option that's the most healthy as it can get, because the barista oat milks most of the time have like oils in them, which is not the best. And then this one, I thought this was the perfect one, but it has Gurkenmehl or Guarkernmehl, which is also not the best for your stomach if you consume a lot of this, obviously. But yeah, if you have any recs, please leave them down below for cappuccino and matcha, or also other things like smoothies where I would put some plant-based milk in. So let me know if you have any recs. I would love them, but this is my newest obsession and my newest find, and I really like it. And it's healthier than the other oat milk options for sure. And the next things are some random herbs actually. These are so freaking expensive, let me tell you. I got these two and I think they cost me like €5. It's insane, but I use them on a daily basis, so yeah. The next thing, I hope that I'm not gonna be hated for it, but I got myself a little bit of ham so that I can have a little Saturday breakfast like I used to at home. So yeah, it's the first time I bought myself some ham since I moved here, I think. So it's like 2 months or so. So yeah, please don't hate me. I got it just for the fun of it and to have a nice breakfast tomorrow. Then I got a banana. I'm gonna do a banana bread or banana muffins. I think it's gonna be a bread though. I love doing this for like a meal prep so that I have some breakfast for the next few days and the next week. So that's why I got that. Then I stocked on some noodles. And then I discovered this, which I think is genius. It's some lentils and it's pre-cooked lentils. So I can just heat them up. And I've been craving this type of lentils for weeks. And I always was too lazy to like cook them myself or get this ginormous batch. So I got these ones and I will be eating these soon. And I hope that they're gonna taste good, but this is genius, so I bought it. The last thing I got is some coconut water. This is the best one in my opinion, or at least the best one from the ones I've tried before. Like the drugstore one from DM is really bad, but this one is really nice. And apparently the one from Action as well. Never tried that one, it's always sold out, but yeah, got that as a little treat for myself. I love it for like an in-between kind of sip because I always drink pure tap water and that's kind of a nice thing to do in between. And can't wait for summer because in summer I do an iced matcha with coconut water. Also such a nice combo. And then the last thing, I got some bread from a local bakery nearby and they have such good prices. I don't know what they do to have these good prices, but they do apparently. So I got 2 different kind of breads. First one is this one. It's called Dinkel. I really don't know what's that in English, so that's that. And the second one, which is a sourdough bread, and I think it's mixed. It's a mixed bread, and I love this one because it's really nice and has a really nice crunch from the crust. So I stocked up on bread as well, and that was my little errands run. I don't know if that was enjoyable, but yeah, just wanted to show you something. The coffee date was really nice, by the way. Really enjoyed it. It was a new spot. It's called Café Scholl and it's on Siebensterngasse in the 7th district in Vienna. And it's a really small place. So the seats we had were the only seats available. So it's more like a to-go spot, I would say, but it was really nice coffee and they did the iced coffee like with the foam on top, which is chef's kiss. Currently planning some content on my phone because I have some really nice shots that I did with my new content girly friend last week. And this is how it looks like. And they need to be posted ASAP. So yeah, that's what I'm up to now. And I'm also busy getting my apartment friends ready, which means that I want to have some friends over for some coffee dates or something like that. I'm planning on inviting them separately or also in a little group, maybe a little get together, but we will see. I will take you along on that one too, because in the next few weeks there will be some new additions, I feel like. But currently working out what I want to add and where and how it should look like. And yeah, I'm really bad at these decisions because I feel like they're so hard. I don't know if I will like the furniture piece for a long period of time, and then if I find something that I really like, it's most likely sold out, or I would have to wait months on end, or it's really expensive. So these three options are always there, but I'm on it. Also, again, on Wilhelm, I found some bedside tables there that I would really love. We'll see if that will work out. That would be so nice. But yeah, I'm on it. I will keep you updated. That's gonna be in one of my next videos, most likely. And yeah, that's what I'm up to. I really hope you enjoyed my little spring vlog. If you did, please let me know. And I will see you in one of my next videos. Bye!